Hi, thank you for joining me, Wendy Anderson, justbe.me. So, been away for a while, but it's good to be back. Sometimes you just need to take time out for yourself. When you can't hold space for others, you've just got to pull back and you've just got to do whatever you need to do that feels right and use those tools, whatever it is, to bring yourself back into alignment. But it's okay not to be okay as well. That's the important thing. Kind of like even the most balanced of us, we're going through an ascension. So we are healing relationships, coming away from relationships, leaving certain relationships alone, leaving things behind that no longer serve us, which takes a lot of strength and a lot of courage. So all of us are going through some rumblings, some clear outs, some new things coming in as well, which is amazing. And it's okay. All of it is absolutely amazing. If you need time out for you, it's okay to do that. It's absolutely fine. So it's 20th of May today. Apparently, it's a really, really special day. There's a really surprise portal that has opened with a special planetary alignment. If you're into astrology, go and check that out. It's really, really interesting. Everything is in alignment for absolutely everything. If you're feeling a little bit out of alignment today, use your tools, salt baths, walks in nature, go barefoot if it doesn't feel like walking on Lego. Take some time alone, take some group meditations. If you're really feeling out of alignment, seek out somebody that does a little bit of Reiki or spiritual practices to help you bring some back of alignment into your life. They are the spiritual mechanics of this planet. You take your car in for an MOT if something happens to it, or if it's making funny noises, or it's clanking a little bit, or it's not running the way it should do. You take it to a mechanic. Take yourself off to a spiritual mechanic. That's okay. Even the best of us, even those of us that have the tools and can know how to bring ourselves into alignment, no person is an island. Sometimes you just need a little extra help from somebody else. So don't be too proud and seek out what you need. So today I've been asked to test some eggs. So a friend of mine has got some free range birds that are absolutely gorgeous and amazing, absolutely beautiful. So I've got a supermarket egg. You can tell because it's got the branding on and the mark on. So I'm going to see what pathogens, vaccines, heavy metals are carried in these eggs. I've got chicken egg from their beautiful free range chickens. There's only a handful of birds, so this isn't a big farm or battery. They just literally run around a field all day. That's when the fox isn't trying to chase them. And I've got a duck egg. See the size of that. So chicken egg, duck egg, and that beautiful. And all different shapes and sizes and colours. That's the way of the world. It's beautiful. So this is something that I've probably never done before or never shown you guys on you out there. So this is kind of like what I do. So I started off as a bioresonance practitioner. I used a machine, these machines, 30 grand I think they've gone up to now, and I used that for nearly a decade. And then I worked out how to do it without the machine. Because it just felt a disservice to humanity that my clients were coming in and relying on the machine to find alignment, which is amazing if you are so out of alignment and you just need something to recognize how it feels to feel in alignment. But we have the inner mechanics within us, the inner chemistry, the inner pharmacy, and this is just a way of doing it to bring ourselves back into alignment. I don't know what to call it. It just is. So this rare tensor I think is just kind of like a tool from my bioresonance days that it just sets my mind into right. This is my work practice now. My body kind of like literally releases all pathogens, heavy metals, and everything else when I need to test something or someone, which is really, really interesting. It's almost a pick up this, come into alignment of work mode. So because I've got a clear energy, it means that I have got a clear energetic record, so I can feel it in, sometimes I feel it in my body, kind of like whatever it is that I'm testing, but my Rhea tensor will give me the answers anyway. So it's complete trust over whatever it is that I'm testing energetically. So everything is energy, everything is frequency. So viruses, bacteria, heavy metals like mercury, aluminium, fungicides, pesticides, whatever it is, all resonate at a unique frequency. My body has now become the bioresonance machine, which is really, really fascinating. And we can all do this. I'm not some special person. I can teach people how to do this. If anyone is interested, you know, you can get in touch with me, you know, leave a comment at the bottom. So this is how I do it. So this is my book. So these were all the programs that used to be on machine, what I used to test for. So all of the chakras, all the acupuncture points and meridians, electromagnetic pollution like your Wi-Fi masts, 5G, Bluetooth, anything that could be of disruption to your energetic field or body. Geopathic disorders even, so kind of like ley lines can sometimes cause irritation to people. Whether your body is acid or alkali, really, really important, because pathogens love acidity and will thrive in that environment. Vital substances, vitamins and minerals in the body, obviously we won't be testing the eggs particularly. Eggs are full of vitamins and minerals and protein, you know, they are an amazing food source ordinarily, but we will test the difference between a shop bought egg and a free range egg that I know that I've seen the ducks and chickens that just run around this field all day. It's in the comparison to that, and this is kind of like no reflection on any farmers that you know are rearing birds to make a living to feed their own families, and they have to do it on a mammoth wide scale in order to support the contract that they've got with the supermarkets. Supermarkets are literally nailing farmers to the ground at the moment with contracts that set a price 3 years ago, and obviously we know how much things have gone up cost wise over 3 years, whether it be fuel, heating for the birds, whether it be feed for the birds, fuel, whatever it is. You know, the cost to a farmer at the moment is going up. Supermarket contracts have stayed the same. So this is why farmers are really struggling at the moment. So this is this is nothing against farmers and the way of farming that they are having to use, but this is just highlighting just what is going on. Basically, you make your own assumptions from it, your own judgment from it. It's up to you. So you'll work out what I'm testing for, but literally, you know, this is my testing book as to the values in the body that I can test for, you know, kind of like 500 pathogens as well in there. So it may take time, so bear with me. Okay, right, well, let's get started. So I'm going to test electromagnetic fields on these eggs because it could be interesting. So I use my Rhea tensor. You can use kinesiology. So if something is clear, muscles will stay nice and strong. This is muscle testing. If something is weakening your muscles and it's kind of like the energy is stuck, it will weaken your muscles and your fingers will separate. I have come across people who struggle to do kinesiology because they have a fear of feeling weakness in the body. So their muscles, they'll tell their body that they will never feel weakness because, and their body will protect them from that. Not feeling weakness because they've got a fear of it, which is really interesting. So you have to clear that program first before they can proceed with using kinesiology. The mind is a powerful thing, and these programs are very fascinating and interesting. Okay, so I am going to go with a shop bought egg first, so that's the one with the labels on. Okay, so I'm just going to see if there's any 5G frequencies in this egg. No, that's clear. That's absolutely fine. Mobile phone frequencies. No, that's fine. What else can we go to? I'm now going to test for heavy metals. So palladium in this egg. Yes, it has palladium. Yes, it's got silver. It's got cadmium. It's got platinum. It's got gold. It's got mercury. It's got lead. Spider and snake venom. Interesting, yes. Pesticides and fungicides. Yes. Herbicides. Yes. Insecticides. Yes. Snail killer. Yes. Parasitic worm killer. Yes. Rodenticide. Yes. Miticide. Yes. Holy cow. Interesting. Benzene, no. Benzoprine, no. DDT, which is a pesticide banned in the 90s. Still about, farmers are still using it, bless them. Apparently, it's very carcinogenic to the endocrine system, but if you have a course, it isn't, it's safe. Formaldehyde, that's clear. Linden, clear. PCP's clear. Phthalates, find these in hair dyes, clear. Chlorine, it's got chlorine in. So that's interesting. Don't need to test enzymes. Okay, so let's go to bacterias. Do you know, I'm going to ask. So sometimes, because I'm doing it in this way, with the machine, you know, you've just got the lists on your machine. Whereas when you do it and not using the machine, and this is why I stopped using it, because I found it very limiting as to what I could ask. Whereas this way, I can ask anything. It's limitless. So does this egg contain any vaccines? Yes. How many vaccines does this egg hold? Is it over 10? Yes. Is it over 20? Yes. Is it over 30? No, so it's between 20 and 30. So it hold 21, 22. So 22 vaccines, this egg. Interesting. Okay. You could, even if you've got a list of the vaccines, I could either test which ones that it's actually holding as well. So these are bacteria. So alpha strep, no. Beta strep, no. That one, no. MRSA, no. Staph, no. Which you're getting infections, another form of staph, no. Streptococcus, no. Strep lactis, no. Streptomyces, which is found in the heart, no. Strep pneumonia, no. Strep pyogenes, no. Streptococcus, no. Variola, no. Scarlet fever, no. So I'll tell you what I find. These are all no's at the moment. Bordellella's, no. Brucello's, no. Coxiella's, no. Clostridium, no. So these Clostridiums, normally digestive bacteria, that gripey, normally Gallinella, no. Haemophilus influenza, no. Helicobacter pylori. So if you've got heartburn, that's the bacteria. So I've got the egg in my hand, so it knows, so my body knows what I'm testing. But I can literally kind of like just do it from a photograph, say, of a person, or even just think about that person, or just somebody's name that I'm given, and I can test that person. We all come from the same energy source, energy point of source. So this is where we've got our linkages to energy within each other. So that's how it works. Acne bacterium that you would find in spots. Spirillum. So a few bacterias, but the Helicobacter pylori one is the one that you would get heartburn from. So if you're eating eggs, you suddenly have an attack of heartburn. Salmonella, interesting. So this is one species of okay, 2, 3 species of salmonella. So 3 species of salmonella bacteria. Now, pathogens, we're all in contact with them daily. And this is how they work. If you are in alignment, your body's energetically in alignment, meaning you're checking in with your programming, you are recharging your energetic batteries all the time. These pathogens won't touch you anyway, they'll just not stick. You'll just kind of like release them from the body anyway. However, if you've got emotional blockages, that's when they'll just stay in the body, you know. So these pathogens are actually beautiful things in that they highlight to us that there's something in the body that we need to let go of, emotionally or programmed. So in that way, I now see pathogens as my best mates that signal something to me that something needs to shift and change. Um, Borrelia. Now, Borrelia is the one linked to Lyme disease, autism, MS, ME. So Borrelia is like a spirochetal bacteria that literally will get to every organ within 4 days and out of the blood within 6 weeks. So, and if you have Lyme disease or some of these, they'll test the blood, which is ridiculous because this bacteria is not in the blood after 6 weeks, but it's in every single other organ. It also sheds a protein that seems to leave mercury in its wake. So if you say were to have mercury in your lymphatic system or organs, then that's going to compromise your organ function, and it's going to block your lymph up. So again, you're not going to release pathogens as quick. So this bacteria is a really serious one in the body. Tick bites. It's even in municipal water supply, kind of like every winter between October and February. However, at the moment, since the V programs have been coming into play, it kind of like is stuck around, shall we say. So it's an interesting one. Okay. And I've just received a tick bite. I've just been on the Camino, got another tick bite, and I obviously, you know, those of you that know me, had Lyme disease, contracted in 2011 from a tick bite and recovered from it. Luckily, when I got my tick bite this time, it was red in the centre. It was starting to go white like a bullseye around the red centre. But I've got tools to obviously to overcome it now. So Cell Talk, for those of you that know about Cell Talk as well. So obviously, because I know about the bacteria that potentially the tick bite would have given me, I Cell Talk the bacteria out of my body, and literally within 2 days, the white bit had just gone back to a normal skin colour. So for those of you that know, a bullseye rash after a tick bite means it's indicative 100% you've Lyme disease. But you can overcome it. Lyme disease can be very similar to, shall we say, lingering effects from V damage, which I guess we're seeing more and more of that at the moment, aren't we? So leptospiras, no, it's clear, leptospiras, chlamydias, so that's the Borrelia toxin. So again, the proteins that it sheds carries bacteria. So this is one you'll feel it in your teeth if you have an excess of. Porcini intestinal bacteria, pain producing bacteria, and tuberculum bonnetti, TB. Interesting. Epstein-Barr is a glandular bacteria that if you have to do something, this comes up. So get out your I want to do list rather than I've got to do list, because Epstein-Barr will come up to tell you in your glands and your muscles. HPV, human papillomavirus, always present in the cancer cell. And when they say they don't know what causes cancers, and it's kind of like, I would question that. I worked it out, so I think they do. If I can work it out, then I'm sure all these scientists can work it out. Chikungunya, coronavirus feline, and on my list it comes up with the V side of it. So coronavirus feline vaccine lowers the iron in the blood, the iron content, and kind of switches off the ability to store iron in the blood. And when this happens, you just feel tired and the immune system is just compromised. So coronavirus isn't anything to do with it doesn't produce respiratory symptoms, interestingly. And it's a vaccine that is given to cats to prevent leukemia. And whenever there's leukemia, there's always low blood iron. And blood is anything to do with fun, life blood. So if you, and you'll not want to have fun, you'll just feel so tired. It's kind of like, no. People ask you to go out, you'll have the invitation. It's kind of like, no, don't want to do that, don't want to do that. But it's the thing that you kind of like, it'll be good for you. Have fun. Duck hepatitis, enterovirus, okay, SME, hepatitis A, hepatitis C, FMD, norovirus, rhinovirus, so that's always present when you've got a cold or sinus infection. Hepatitis D, no, that's clear. Hepatitis E is clear. Dengue virus is there. Rubella, measles is there. Coxsackie virus A to 7 is there. Barna virus, always present in depression. Apparently it's classed as a cattle disease, and it's quite hard to get information about Barna virus, but Barna virus is always there, present in the brain, spinal column with anyone with depression. So again, Barna virus tells you to take time out for yourself. Measles virus, mumps virus, purine influenza virus is there. Porcini, these are all there. VSI is all there. HRSV, that's cold, common cold virus, all there. H1N1 is there. H5N1 is there. So these can be contributed to AIDS, but you also need another virus to activate it. Influenza A and B, that's not there. A/H5N1 is there. Blue tongue virus, again, animal virus. FCO, FEL, FI, retrovirus. Now this stops you making glutathione in your liver, and glutathione, you need to naturally release mercuries out of your body. And again, anyone with Lyme disease, autism, ME, MS will have this picture going on. So it's important to get the glutathione balanced back in the body again. So it's an enzyme that is disrupted. Fillings, if you've got like metal fillings as well, mercury fillings, could be an issue if you are not producing glutathione. Well, it's a big issue if you're not producing glutathione, it'll literally kill you. But apparently these fillings are deemed safe. Not in Spain. They've never used them in Spain, apparently. Interestingly. So heartworm, not there. So these are all parasites I'm testing for now. So we've tested for the bacteria, we've tested for the viruses. These are all parasites. Macrorhynchus is clear. Macrorhynchus parasite. It's a long name. I'm probably not even saying it right, but it's always there, present in a cancer cell. Trichinella, strongyloids, they're all fine, all clear. Buski is clear. Now it's quite a big parasite. Schistomas, these are like blood flukes. They can get as big as your fingernail. Fascinating. Urocleidus, I always find that in the bladder when people can't let go of certain emotions. So these are all different parasites. These are all clear. Leishmania, clear. Leishmania, all different species of Leishmania. Okay, so it didn't have any tapeworms. Bonus. But there again, we did find, the parasitic killer in the eggs as well. So whether these chickens have got vaccinations in the feeds or they've been given vaccinations somehow, I don't know. But I would be really interested to know from farmers. Parasites, that's it. Don't need to test for funguses particularly. I think you get the general gist about what was in the chicken egg. Right, so I'm going to do the duck egg now. So it comes from my mate's ducks that just run around in a field all day. So I'll do exactly the same tests to make it very fair. So I'm just going to check for, this is a 5G, that's clear, mobile phones is clear, mobile phone mask clear, Bluetooth clear, so that's clear. Okay, so the same test, which is heavy metals, so palladium is clear, silver is clear, cadmium is clear, platinum is clear, gold is clear, mercury is clear, lead is clear, aluminium is clear. I haven't got that on my list, but I just checked that. Spider and snake venoms, clear. Interesting. So already there's a difference of, so this egg comparison to shop-bought egg does not contain the heavy metals that a shop-bought egg contains. How did those metals get in there is the question. You know, are the chickens carrying them out? That would be, I like to find out things and get to the bottom of stuff. Right, so pesticides. Doesn't contain fungicides, it's clear of weed killer, clear of insecticide, clear of snail killer, clear of parasitic worm killer, clear of rodenticide, which kills rats, clear of miticide, kills mites. So environmental toxins. So these are all the tests that I've done for the other egg, all exactly the same. Benzene clear, benzoprine clear, DDT clear, formaldehyde clear, lindane clear, PCP clear, phthalates clear, chlorine clear. So already I'm seeing a difference just in that in itself. So let's do bacterias. So the other one wasn't too bad, just had a few bacterias. I have seen worse. Let's test for vaccines like we checked for the other ones. Does this egg contain any vaccines? Yes, it does. Does it contain over 20? No. Okay, does it contain over 10? No. Okay, so it's between 1 and 10. Does it contain over 5? No. Okay, so does it contain 1 vaccine, 2 vaccines, 3 vaccines? 3. Interesting. So 3, 22. So this just gives an example of what you are consuming. Now, the best bit is going to be at the end, so please carry on watching the video because I will tell you how to clean the supermarket egg just with pure intention. This is how amazing and powerful we are with energy. Use the energy in your daily life with everything. Okay, so I'm just going through the bacterias. So the other one had these are all clear. Clostridiums, no. Gardnerella, Haemophilus influenza, no. Helicobacter pylori, that's clear. So that the other one had that. So if you get heartburn from eating an egg, but it means you need to do something nice for yourself if you're getting heartburn. You're doing lots of things for other people and you need to do them for yourself. That's what your heartburn is telling you. Literally, you're setting your heart on fire, doing it for other people and your heart is angry. Do something for me, it is saying, please. Put the love back into me. So the other ones were containing all species of salmonella. I'm not seeing that in this one. Shigellas are fine. Now you will say this is not a very a conventional way of testing. No, it ain't. But I'm not going to do anything conventional. Take this or leave it. It's up to you, you know. Borrelia is clear. Interesting. Oh, Leptospira is clear. Interesting. Epstein-Barr, which is in the other one, it's not there. I am HPV, not there. So already I am seeing that this is a clean egg. Do you know, it's a bit strange as well, but the owner of the eggs actually meditates with his ducks and his chickens as well. Maybe there's something in that. I don't know. But maybe, if, you know, you beautiful farmers, maybe you get in the middle of those chicken pens, no coronavirus, and either play some music, I don't know, HRSV, which was in there, it's not in there now. In fact, I am struggling to find, virus not there, struggling to find any pathogens in these eggs at all. Yeah, get in there, play some music for your chicks. Maybe, you know, play a meditation with them or even for them. You know, words have energy and frequency that can be very powerful. And I am not finding. Oh, I found one parasite. So, Fasciola heptica. And again, I'm probably not saying these right. And some of my names are in German as well, because the machines that I was used were German. But a lot of them are Latin names, so it'll be the same anyway. So one parasite. Again, if you're fitting well, you'll pass the parasite. So schistomas, these are the blood flukes. Non-Euclidus, non-tapeworms. All clear. So parasites. Leishmanias, all clear. So that parasite, let me see. I want some further information to do some further digging. Okay. So this parasite, is it found in the shell of the egg? No. Is it found in the white of the egg? Yeah. Is it found in the yolk of the egg? No. So again, you know, the level of information, you can get it down to the cellular level as long as you're asking the right questions. And it's knowing which questions to ask. Right, so I'm just finishing up my parasite list. Sorry, it takes time, but please kind of like listen to the end, because I've got a little hack for you. I hate that word hack really, but right, so that's the end of my testing. I'm not going to do the chicken egg because I think you get the general gist of what was happening here. So back to the Shopbart supermarket egg. Life hack. How can I clean this egg? You're wondering. Because I said this is how you can do it. So it's literally place your intention into the egg. They can be in a box on the side. You don't have to hold them like I'm holding this. It's just literally intention. Intentions travel even faster than words. So your thought travels faster than the word. So this is where your thoughts are really important with manifestation and whatever it is with energy workings. So I bless this egg with a love light. Thank you to the chicken, thank you to Gaia for the production of this food and for the beautiful protein for my body. Thank you so much for this beautiful egg. The power of gratitude. So, you know, you don't have to know anything technical like me and cell talk it and kind of like literally cell talk every bacteria out of it or cell talk every heavy metal out of it. It's just literally pure gratitude. I love this egg. I'm so grateful for it. So grateful for the nutrients it's going to place in my body. And this is what the Atlanteans did. You know, they were grateful for everything, you know, to the annoying hilt point. But it works energetically. So let's test the egg again to play devil's advocate and just see what it comes up with. So I'm going to test for the heavy metals again and see what we get from the egg after the blessing. They've been doing this with holy water for years. You know, they bless the holy water in these fonts and in these churches, in Lourdes, wherever it is. You know, people go bathing it and some people heal, some people don't. Question of faith, you see, and knowingness. I know that this will heal me. I know that this is good for me. It's faith and knowingness, such a powerful, powerful energy. Mary Magdalene spoke about it. Faith, hope, charity. You know, the fleur de lis, that was symbolic of those three energies. Super powerful energies to live life by. to ease suffering. So, palladium, now clear. Silver, now clear. Cadmium, now clear. Still a bit of platinum in. Okay, please release platinum from this egg now, please. Thank you. Platinum, now clear. Gold, now clear. Mercury, now clear. Lead, now clear. For some reason, there must have been a lot of platinum in this egg. Spider and snake venom, clear. Pesticides, fungicides, clear. Herbicides, clear. Insecticides, clear. Snail killer, clear. Vermicide, parasitic worm killer, clear. Rodenticide, clear. Miticide, clear. It had chlorine in, didn't it? Clear. Let's check the pathogens. So if you can do this to an egg, think about what that blessing can do to your cell every day, your cells every day. So it's literally kind of like, thank you for all the cells in my body, thank you for the blood in my body, thank you for the bones in my body, thank you for my body for carrying me from A to B, you know, thank you for this body, regardless of whatever is going on, the wrinkles and cellulite and everything else. So what? It's still kind of like a case for your soul. So it also had Helicobacter pylori. Let's test that. Clear. So can you see how the blessing? Alright, it might not have, you know, I will be honest, it might not have cleared every single thing out of it. That might be kind of like really set in. But you know what? It's better than it started off with. So your salmonellas. Okay, let's test it. So these are all the different species of salmonella. So there are 4 species just in my testing list. All clear. Okay. Borrelia, which nearly dropped the egg then. Borrelia, clear. Borrelia toxins, still a little bit Borrelia toxins in there. Please release Borrelia toxins now, please, from this beautiful egg. Thank you. Borrelia toxins, now clear. So even you listening to this video now and me saying the words release Borrelia, release whatever it is I'm releasing it, you're listening to it, your cells are listening, and they will be releasing whatever it is I am speaking. Epstein-Barr virus, clear. Human papillomavirus, clear. So can you see, I'm just doing this with eggs as a practice. Can you see the power in these practices for your own body as to what is going on? So if you've got certain illnesses, your body will be carrying certain pathogens. If you can get into a daily ritual or practice as many times a day as you like, cell talking, all this stuff, being conscious about what your cells are carrying and holding on to, it's the consciousness that is your superpower. Okay. So I think I need to go on. You get the general gist of what I'm talking about. Just literally with these beautiful eggs. Thank you to my friend who, asked me to do this practice and to test it. Thank you to the supermarket as well for giving me a little bit of a control experiment. I like to sit somewhere between science and spirituality. To me, there isn't really a boundary between those two things. I like to get to the bottom of things. I like to investigate things. I like to know the source of things. I hope this hasn't been too boring for you and you found it interesting and you're understanding the message and the power of what I've just done here, what you can do here. It's not just me. Anyone who wants to know how to do this, please contact me. I've got a website where I teach these things as well. So just be me. Just be.me. You can tell I've been away from work for a while, can't you? Get the mind in the game, Wend. So enjoy your day, this special portal day, the 20th of May. Check in with what's going on with you. If you're out of alignment, that's okay. You can bring yourself back into alignment with certain tools that can be learned and taught for everyone. You know, this isn't just for special people or spiritual people or woo woo people or wacky people or wherever it is. Anyone can learn this, anyone can do this. Leave my love with you. Take care. Awesome day. Bye.